Everyone, my name is Robin Solonenko and I'm your SharePoint Online instructor. And this is a video from my SharePoint Online Admin course. Another default SharePoint feature is an attachment on list items. For the most part, it is a harmless feature, but you may want to learn how to disable it for when you create your list apps, as it soon can use up your allotted size quota without even knowing it. So, out of sight, out of mind. Thanks again for checking out the SharePoint Online Site Admin course, and we'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, everybody, to this next little nugget that I like to call attachments to list items. What you may not have seen or noticed before, that when you create a list, any kind of list, there's automatically an ability to attach something. So let's take a look. If we go to our site contents, and we have, for example, truck announcements that we did in the previous course. This is the announcement app. When I click on it, there's my announcements. And when I click the new button, you can see right here at the bottom is attachments. And for this app, it makes sense because if we're announcing, I don't know, maybe a party, a corporate party, and maybe we want to attach some drink tickets or something, we can attach them and then the users can click on them and print them out or something like that. But the problem becomes is that if people think that these are meant to be edited and re-uploaded, well then it causes a headache because then they have to delete these and reattach. So typically the types of documents you would put in here are not meant to be edited. So a good one or a safe bet is you upload your PDFs, that kind of stuff. But this announcement app makes sense where you may have an attachment. The other thing to keep in mind, this is an FYI, these take up space. So remember, you're only allocated so much space for the entire site. So if each announcement has a attachment that's fairly large, you're going to start to suck up a lot of your space. So take that into consideration. But let's take another app. If we go back to our site contents, and this time let's choose, I don't know, let's say the expense claims. This was a custom list. So if I go into expense claims, same thing, I do a new, you can see there's my attachments again. So on this, unless maybe you want to attach the actual invoice or something, that may be required, but maybe you don't, because if they're putting it in this way, or if this is one that's generated by a workflow, we can turn off this ability so nobody does make an attachment. Okay, it's not hard to do. Just go into your list settings, like this, from your gear, list settings. Go to the advanced settings again, and we have an ability right here where it says attachments currently are enabled. You just want to make it disabled. That's all you need to do. Click OK. It will, now it's going to give you a warning here because if it sees that you have items in there, and if I hit OK and they have attachments, they are all going to be lost. It basically deletes them. But I know we don't have any on that one, so I click OK, click back on the expense claims, and now when I do a new item, there's no option here for attachments. Okay, so you may want to get rid of that for safety and for size considerations. But again, base it on the app you're using. Sometimes you may need it. All right? That's how you get rid of those. And that wraps up this topic. We'll see you in the next one.